All right, let's get another check of your forecast right now with meteorologist Chris Mulcahy. Chris, it's going to be a wet week and an icy week for the folks up in the mountains.
Yeah, we covered 22 counties here at WCNC, and literally each county almost has its own forecast going forward. Some have a similar forecast, but for example, Avery County and part of Burke County, you're under an ice storm warning. Meanwhile, Watauga and Ashe, these two counties, under a winter storm warning. The rest of these in blue, that's from Iredell, Catawba, Alexander, and Caldwell, and the rest of Burke under a winter weather advisory. These end right about the 7 o'clock hour, but then the winter storm warnings go until 4 o'clock tomorrow. So what does all that mean? Really simply put, it's showing that the areas in the winter storm warning have a better chance for more sleet and snow compared to the rest of the area. This is mainly going to be a freezing rain event. So even though this model isn't really showing any measurable rainfall in Hickory and Statesville, where you're technically under that winter weather advisory for the rest of the day and tonight, you still have a chance. Anytime there's a chance for ice, there's going to be a winter weather advisory across our area. Up in the mountains, I think it could be up to about 1/4 of an inch, but especially right here, this bullseye. This is what I'm really paying close attention to. So right on the divide between Burke County and Avery County right here, that's where I think you have the best chance for up to about a 1/2 inch of ice. At that point, that could be crippling. If you get a 1/2 inch of ice, we're talking about down power lines, because a 1/2 inch of ice equates to about 500 pounds on power lines. That also brings down branches, et cetera, et cetera. So hoping that scenario doesn't come to fruition. Right now, it's really helping us out as we're hitting a little bit of a dry slot. So we're not seeing a lot of active precipitation. Anytime you see a little bit more of a darker purple, as you're seeing here, that's sleet. It's this light area of pink. That's the freezing rain. And we're starting to see that amplify yet again. So I think it's over the coming hours that we're going to see that return. Meanwhile, we're looking at anywhere from a light to a heavy rain shower, depending where you are, now west of Charlotte. So all of Cleveland County completely under a light to moderate rainfall, even some heavier rain showers embedded in these little specks of yellow here. And this is starting to spread across Gaston County, or should I already say it did spread across Gaston County. Mecklenburg County's next. So once it starts raining, it could rain for a few hours. 40 degrees, that's our high. That's also our current temperature, where our high temperature technically was hit earlier on this morning, still lower 40s, but now we're going to see temperatures kind of come down a degree or so, or fluctuate between 38, 39. That's our day. There will be some breaks where it won't be raining, but it's not picture perfect. So let's go through your future cast. I think that we start seeing more widespread freezing rain, even a little bit of sleet, really over the next couple of hours. Once you get about the mid to late afternoon, that's where you have pure freezing rain coming down. Could have some heavier rain rates. So if you can get your traveling done, if you're watching the mountains, do it now, because this is the open window. You're already seeing some snow that's stuck to the roads from earlier on. It's not going to turn out well. Once you get to the end of the afternoon, I think we start taking a break from Charlotte and down towards the south. Still widespread freezing rain, some sleet mixing in as well, and even just a really cold rain depending where you are in the North Carolina mountains. And then through the course of this evening, I think that we'll see the rest of the rain arrive, and then warmer air actually starts to move in. Drier air takes over. So I think the freezing rain, the ice threat, is done by the early morning hours. We could still have a really wet and wicked morning commute on your Wednesday. Another break around noon, and then round 2. But round 2 this time, I think, has much heavier rainfall. That arrives in the afternoon, closes out the afternoon, and begins the evening. And there's a general chance for thunderstorms. That's right. So what a wicked forecast that we have all over the place. When all is said and done, we could have upwards to about 2 to 3 inches of rain, a little less down towards the southeast. But then that break that we have after this rain, it's very short-lived. Valentine's Day, hey, 52, lots of sunshine. Thursday, by the way, it's going to be around 60 degrees, so that's nice. So it might be a decent shot in the afternoon. But then more rain arrives just in time for the weekend, but we have a big shift there. The 40s transitioning to the 60s, then back to the 40s, but at least Monday is dry, so less chance for case of the Mondays. This Tuesday, we need